What if I told you that with one little change in your life, you will manage to save up so much more money? Hi guys, my name is Tanya and this is Max and Travels. Here we talk about moving abroad and managing your personal finances while doing so. If you have been struggling to save up money, implement this little habit in your everyday life. And I promise you, at the end of the year, you will have a nice amount in your bank account. But first, let's see what is holding you back to save up money. Number 1, you don't know where your money is going. Number 2, you are confusing your wants and your needs. Number 3, you don't have a strategy to save up. To solve the first problem, you need to know where your money is going. So the first thing that you have to do is to start tracking them. From the moment that your income comes in to where it ends. Even the dollar that you donate or the coffee that you buy in the morning. I have a pair of ballerinas and I also have a pair of high heels. So now I need a pair of shoes with a medium-sized heel. Do I actually need it? No, I don't think so. Maybe I want it, but I don't need it. When thinking about needs, we have to go back to the basics. Our basic needs are a place to sleep at night where we can feel safe and having food in our belly. Then of course nowadays everything is a little bit more complicated than this, but let's try to keep things very simple. For example, I live in the countryside but I work in the city. I might need to choose if I want to buy a car or if I want to use public transportation. But I don't necessarily need to buy a car. I may want to buy a car because it saves up more time, but of course I will need to spend more money on it. It's all about choices and figuring out what are your priorities. After knowing where your money is going, having a strategy is everything to manage to actually save up money. Let's say I don't have a strategy in place right now to save up money, but I want to do it, so I might save up 100 euros this month and 100 euros the next one as well. And I would like to keep doing this every month for the next year at least. But the months go by and at one point I completely forget to do it. This is why having a strategy is so important. Planning helps you realize where you are at this point in your life and where you want to go. But to do all of those little steps in between, you need a strategy. And the strategy we're going to see today is completely effortless, I promise you. The first thing you need to do as soon as your income comes in is to save up money. And you don't have to do it at the end of the month after all of your expenses. You have to do it at the beginning. In this way you will manage to save up the same amount of money every month. And you will be able to do it consistently. What most people do when they get their salary is to pay rent and bills, because of course those are the most important ones. And right afterwards they start splurging money. But what you want to do is a little bit different. You have to see saving money as a bill to pay. To do this, I suggest you to open another bank account that you will only use for savings. You can even use one of the online ones that doesn't have any cost. So when your money comes in, you pay your rent, you pay your bills, and right afterwards you send some money to the other bank account. And you could even set this payment to be automatic, so you don't have to think about it every time. That amount of money will disappear from your main bank account and you won't have to worry about not spending it. Summing up, today we learned that in order to save up money, you need to know where your money is going. You have to think of savings as a bill to pay every month. First pay your saving bills and then you can splurge on anything that you want. Set up automatic payments to your saving accounts to make things smoother. Like the video if you found it useful, and if you are having any problems to save up money, please write in the comments below what are your biggest struggles. And if you have other tips, please share them in the comments so we can all learn from it. And I'll see you the next time. Ciao!